DMK chief Stalin met the governor early this evening. He told him the Tamil Nadu bureaucracy is paralyzed. He asked for a free and fair floor test at the soonest. The Stalin also said that decisions are not being taken. He said that the MLAs, and he's asked for a probe into the missing MLAs. He says he has information they're allegedly being held against their will by the Sasikala camp. OPS also spoke a short while ago this evening, said AIDMK is a collective not run by one individual. Expect good news soon. Sasikala hasn't spoken, but she tweeted and said that the governor will come out with a fair decision soon. So where exactly are the MLAs? Are they hostages or there of their own free will? Some have said they're there of their own free will, but other wives are complaining of where their husbands are. The Madras High Court has said that the report should be given on whether they are there willingly. The court has asked the police to find out. However, all eyes are on the governor and what he will do next.
அரசு முடங்கி போயிருக்கு. அரசியல் சாசனத்தின் அடிப்படையில் உடனடியாக கவர்னர் அவர்கள் சட்ட ரீதியான நடவடிக்கை எடுத்து ஒரு நல்ல நிலையை தமிழகத்திற்கு உருவாக்கி தர வேண்டும் என்ற அந்த கோரிக்கையை தான் வலியுறுத்தி வற்புறுத்தி அவரிடத்தில் என்னுடைய மனுவில் அதை குறிப்பிட்டு சொல்லி எழுதி கொடுத்திருக்கிறோம். நேரடியாக அவர் சொல்லியிருக்கிறோம்.
புரட்சி தலைவர் எம்ஜிஆர் அவர்கள் அனைத்திந்திய அண்ணா திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகத்தினை நிறுவி அவர்கள் அரும்பாடுபட்டு வளர்த்த இயக்கம் புரட்சி தலைவி அம்மாவுடைய கடும் உழைப்பால் மாண்புமிகு அம்மாவுக்கு வந்த சோதனைகள் வேதனைகள் எல்லாம் தாங்கி இந்த இயக்கத்தினை 1.5 கோடிக்கும் மேற்பட்ட தூய தொண்டர்களை கொண்ட மாபெரும் இயக்கமாக யார் வந்தாலும் இந்த இயக்கத்தை அசைக்க முடியாத எதிர்கோட்டையாக மாண்புமிகு அம்மா அவர்கள் உருவாக்கி தந்திருக்கிறார்கள்.
Sasikala silent today but tweeting, but however the main focus is of course what the governor will do. And Uma Sudhir, who's been tracking this story, has exclusive details on what his strategy could be. Uma, what have you learnt?
Big suspense on what the governor will do. We do have some exclusive information from Raj Bhavan sources on what the thinking of the governor is and what he's inclined to do. One, the governor wants to make sure that he's seen as non-partisan and going by the constitution and the interpretation of the laws as played out case law in the Supreme Court. And what we do come to understand is that he sees this as a very unique set of constitutional issues with no precedent at all. He calls this a peculiar situation that Mr. Paneerselvam first resigns, then proposes a resolution, himself proposes a resolution that Sasikala be made the leader of the legislature party, and then Sasikala in fact is elected, and then he comes back and says that I resigned under pressure, and that no action, the action that is should be rescinded, any action is taken that is rescinded. Most importantly, Sonia, I must point out that what he is saying is that he is not inclined to call Sasikala right now to form the government because a disproportionate asset case is coming up, and according to the one of the provisions of the Constitution, Article 164(4), which in fact says talks about the fact that 6 months can be given to any person who is not an elected member to become a member in case she becomes a minister or a chief minister in this case. He says that is not an enabling provision, but it is actually a provision that is meant for disqualification or restriction. And he believes that because of the restriction that has been placed, therefore it is likely that she will not be in a position to in fact become elected, to get elected as a member of the Legislative Assembly, and he as the governor needs to satisfy himself that a person's taking claim will form a stable government, and therefore uncertainty exists in the qualification of Sasikala as an MLA, and that's the reason why he would not, he is bound by the Constitution, he believes, to take a picture, to take his time till a clear picture in fact emerges. He's also talking about PILs pending in the Supreme Court, inviting which are against inviting Sasikala to form the government. The governor has also expressed concern about the MLAs. Yes, indeed, about the MLAs being kept captive and also about horse trading, while he believes that there is no law and order situation. We did track the developments about where the MLAs were, what was happening with them. Look at this report. All quiet on the governor's front, but cacophony outside. With the OPS camp and even the High Court demanding to know where are the over 120 MLAs who were whisked away in buses to undisclosed locations. The Madras High Court directed the Tamil Nadu police to locate the MLAs as the government council did a turnaround today and said that the MLAs were in fact being kept captive and some had even refused food as a protest. Chief Minister Paneer Selvam supporters allege Sasikala has held MLAs captive.
எல்லா எம்எல்ஏக்களையும் சிறைபிடிச்சு வச்சிருக்கிறாங்க. சிலந்து ஒவ்வொருத்தரா வாய்ப்பு கிடைக்கிறப்பெல்லாம் தப்பி வர்றவங்க எல்லாம் வர்றாங்க. அப்படியே சிறைபிடிச்சு வச்சிருக்கவங்கள விடுதலை இது ஜனநாயகத்திற்கு எதிரானது, சட்டத்திற்கு புறம்பானது. அவர் தன்னிச்சு அவர் சுதந்திரமாக செயல்பட விட்டா இருக்கிற அனைத்து அதிமுக எம்எல்ஏக்களும் முதலமைச்சர் OPS அவர்களைத்தான் ஆதரிப்பார்கள்.
A reported 120 MLAs have been kept at resorts in and around Chennai. A few of them came out to say they are not being kept captive. They are only being protected from trolls.
அவர்களுக்கெல்லாம் தொலைபேசியிலே மிரட்டல் போகிறது. ஆகவேதான் தொலைபேசியை கூட ஆஃப் செய்து வைத்திருக்கிறார்கள்.
I have a threat from OPS party side now. First time in history of ADMK in assembly, seeing ADMK chief minister, DMK MLA is telling DMK will support. He didn't oppose at all.
Arkuti MLA from Kaundambalayam, who is supporting OPS, says he is getting calls from the Sasikala group to return.
ஃபாரின்லேருந்து ஃபோன் பண்ணுறாங்க, ஆஸ்திரேலியா ஃபோன் பண்ணுறாங்க. மக்கள் என்ன நினைக்கிறாங்களோ அவங்க நம்ம அவங்களுக்கு நல்லது பண்ணாட்டியுமே அவங்களுக்கு நல்லது பண்ணுறது கொஞ்சம் கம்மியாக இருந்தாலும் கூட இந்த நேரத்தில் அவங்க என்ன நினைக்கிறான்னு நினைச்சிட்டு தான் சட்டமன்ற உறுப்பினர் பணியாற்ற வேண்டும்.
In addition to the fight for MLAs and the CM's chair, there is a fight for the party as well. Today, Sasikala and senior AIADMK leader Madhusudanan expelled each other from the party they claim to represent. The big fight will be for the party symbol. In Chennai with Sunal Matharu and camera person SP Babu, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.